Hey everybody, welcome to Chapter 5, The Fortress.
Sounds foreboding.
Oh, you know it.
You
It's actually a Mario level.
You have to be kidding. It can't possibly be a Mario level.
Explain all the jumping I'm doing then.
Plug in some Mario sound jumping effects.
No. Too lazy.
Dun dun dun! Dun 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 dun.
Aww.
Eyes ahead.
Some Mario
look
3
down.
music for you.
To a hookup.
This is one of those sections where I'm not quite sure if I like or hate how much Drake talks. Like, part of me is laughing because it's like, oh my god. And he just keeps going off, but he does talk to himself a whole lot here.
Yeah. I like what the camera does there, though. The whole swinging the camera around to kind of fuck with the whole vertigo aspect.
Thank God.
As someone who's afraid of heights, I can gain an appreciation for that.
I'm sure you just love what's upcoming then.
Well, in video games it doesn't bother me, but
Yeah.
like when they recreate the sensation, it's really
Oh,
awesome.
you can't
This one
be
is
serious.
just... Oh, god damn it.
Oh yeah.
Alright, just out here.
I'm pretty sure if that was me, I would have just stumbled to my death.
That is actually a sort of hard thing to do because it's very hard to judge the distance there with that camera angle, but it's worth it because it looks great.
Yeah. Good thing those rocks don't conveniently crumble away until after you've jumped off of them.
Oh no, they would have had I messed around too much longer.
Ah. Good to know.
Unfortunately, this area sort of requires more specific key pressing than I'd like. Like, some of it you had to make sure you're pressing right in a certain area, make sure you're just... Like, here you can just jump. It's, I don't know. It's just a little bit more specific than I'd like.
Bust through that window.
Leave it at
Yeah.
that.
Alright, hello.
And we're inside. Lots of weapons here. Everybody's just hanging out, putting their weapon there, going off, getting a drink, the cooler.
Yeah.
Plus we have a new weapon. Micro Uzi, which I like. Actually not a bad weapon.
It seems to be less effective than the sniper pistol.
Probably is. Has more bullets, you can sort of... If you're doing it properly, you can kind of ration them well. But it's a decent weapon. At least it works. I mean, that wasn't that bad.
Yeah. You use more bullets, but enemies die faster. Fair trade.
Just live with enemies dying, period.
That's usually how you win. You live by enemies dying.
Oh. You threw me a little bit of love. There are a lot of people around here. Unfortunately, it's kind of difficult to figure out exactly which one's the highest threat. It was a good choice.
As a matter of strategy, I would try to shoot the higher up guys first.
The higher up guys often get caught up on the just ledges and a lot of the there's all sorts of little columns up there, so sometimes they get caught on those. I kind of tend to leave them more. The ground guys can just rush at you at any point. They're more unpredictable.
Ah.
At least the guys up top will sort of tend to stick with general area.
Also, hooray for annoying, fucked up camera angle change.
Yeah, no kidding. So typically, once I've cleared the ground forces, at this point I just sort of tend to storm it. Not necessarily the best plan, but it's what I've got, so whatever. By the way, if you didn't notice earlier, one of the guys does in fact not only mock you, but knows your name. So keep that in mind.
I like how you shot him like 4
I like how you shot him like 4 times with blind fire, and like that still didn't kill him.
Why did you just sound like a robot for a second?
I don't know.
I hope that comes out in the recording, otherwise I'm gonna sound crazy right now. And it wasn't even lag, it sounded like you just suddenly fell into a hallway for a second.
That was me, I was leaning forward and then leaning backward because I got a lot of hiss in my headphones.
Well, you know what? This is a serious LP, and I would like you to take your job seriously. Stop leaning back on the job, relaxing, smoking a doobie, or whatever you do.
Fuck you! Excuse me.
Oh,
I'm allergic to your bullshit.
Oh, that sounds serious. You might want to have a doctor take a look at that.
Yeah.
So this particular treasure is actually, well, if you know anything about the Jack series, it's actually a precursor artifact or orb. It's a secret Easter egg for the Jack series, and it is actually treasure 61 out of 60. So, there's a fact for you. It also gives you an achievement and a little in-game thing for finding the relic. But yeah, it's a nice little Easter egg for the Jack games, which are made by Naughty Dog.
Which is hilariously shaped like an egg.
Yes. I don't know about hilariously, but it is in fact shaped like an egg.
Well, I was going to say ironically, but I wasn't sure if that was the right word.
Yeah, let's not... I'm now straying away from saying ironically after how many times I said it in Brutal Legend, and it was clear to me that... And the best part, it was through Futurama quotes. Someone was like, that's not ironic, that's just coincidental.
You know what? That's why I stopped saying ironically.
God damn it, Futurama. Now that is irony. So this is stupid. It's just dumb. As you can see, I start making precautions here because I know what's going to happen. And I thought maybe I could preempt it. Maybe I could jump here, look around. Alright, there's no guys. There's clearly no guys. Well, let's go get the treasure. Well, fuck you. That does not make sense at all.
Hey, I see him over there, kind of, maybe.
Well, we weren't even out here. How did you do that?
Well, you see, it's easier to program AI when it knows where you are at all times.
You can shut up. That was a whole video ago. I don't even remember saying that.
Oh, whatever. That was the beginning of the week.
See, now you're getting into the time bullshit.
Time paradox.
It could be any day I want it to be.
Dun 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 dun. That was a lame jump.
Not to criticize me so much.
I'm not criticizing you so much as I am criticizing the animators.
I do like how he sort of skips. It's kind of funny.
It's kind of lame.
That is not your friend.
That sound. You know what that sounds like? It sounds to me like this game has a case of Tourette's syndrome.
I fucking get it. Shit. Yeah, so we have to deal with these guys, all while trying to stay away from the turret.
You know what? That's checklist item number 4. Which was also a whole video ago.
By the way, you see that? I'm way better with grenades than that guy was. I out-grenaded him. What the hell is going on? Ah. People would just die. It would be greatly appreciated.
If they're going to die, they better hurry up and do it. Decrease the surplus population.
I would appreciate it if they would stop being inconvenient about their deaths.
Also, I hate turrets. They need. This is a third-person shooter convention that needs to go away.
Is it a third-person shooter convention or just a shooter convention?
A shooter convention. But I mainly play third-person shooters.
Oh, that was the first time anyone has actually shot one of those games. I always thought it was funny how you could just dodge around explosive barrels and nobody but the player ever shoots them.
Yeah.
No, we can't shoot those. That's where we store our explosions. Guy is a Huge dick.
That really shouldn't have worked, but I'm glad it did.
Well, it takes a little while for him to reload. And then I love how he just abandons the turret and comes around. That's kind of cool, though. They actually... If he can use it, he will. And if not, he doesn't just sit there. That is... I don't even know what just happened there. Bad camera. Bad camera. Fuck you. Your stupid turret.
I like how you unloaded the rest of your clip on his corpse.
Well, one, it's cool, and I don't have a two.
That's also cool.
Checklists with one line are awesome. Screw this guy. I love how he was just hiding out there while there was this gigantic fucking battle outside. It's like, anybody seen Dave?
He was inside smoking a joint! Son of a bitch!
Alrighty then. Yeah, that was definitely me getting lost and running around in a circle, but, you know, whatever. It happens. Everything sort of looks the same, and it's not entirely clear exactly where you're supposed to go unless you remember from the previous mission where it told you to go. So, this is kind of common.
Yeah,
At least for me.
In a game full of hallways, when you end up in a large room that isn't a hallway, it's easy to get disoriented.
I don't know what to do. I have too many options.
I'm starting to taste the unfamiliar flavor of freedom.
Tastes like America.
Fuck yeah!
It's either very good or very bad.
Yep, those are the two options. Well, I suppose there's sort of good and sort of bad, or eh.
I'm leaning more towards
That's a 1
myself.
to 5, 1 to 5 scale of good or bad.
I'm at a 3.
Elena, what the hell's she doing?
Hello?
Buka Pintu!
Siapaini, bicara sekarang.
Ah, crap. Sialalo! Cepatan, buka pintu! Ah, tai! It worked! There he is! Up there! Get on the gun! Oh boy.
I love that. I love how, like, somehow he thinks that's going to work. At least the situation ends somewhat realistically, where they're like, "Oh, the idiot white guy's up there."
Yeah.
I heard him on the radio. There was no way that was one of us. Dynamite!
At least that door didn't fall off its hinges when we kicked it open.
It only had one hinge, or one set of hinges.
Like I said, it didn't fall off its hinges.
Nope, nope, no. There we go.
Bad.
See, that was actually somewhat realistic. At least he, he got attacked. He tried to hide. At least he kept him off the fucking turret.
Yeah. I get the feeling that maybe they wanted you to jump down and use the turret yourself, but
Screw that. I'm lazy.
well, it's also doubtful that they would actually want you to do that, considering they, had you pinned down up there anyway.
I think they would have moved too fast anyways. Like, I don't think that would actually work.
Ow.
Yeah.
Speaking of turrets...
I like how he just went, ow!
What a minor inconvenience.
I've been shot in a video game.
It's okay, I'm sure the sepia tone and thumping will go away.
Video game Excedrin.
That's video game doctors.
You mean Dr. Mario?
Video game hospitals involve you standing there and for a few seconds. Just stand there for a few seconds. Alright, you're good. At least modern video game hospitals. Old school video game hospitals, they have you looking for med packs.
Yeah, I have this white square with a red plus on it.
I refuse to believe that he did not hit him at all. Also, or that he would fire. Either one of them.
Yeah, fuck you, turret guy.
Either A, he wouldn't fire, and he'd just wait for the other guy, or B, he would have just shot it. But there's no way that what just happened happened.
He's the most fucking accurate turret guy I've ever seen.
Like, don't worry, I got an A on my turret classes. I'm good. We're good to go. But it seems a little dangerous. I said we're good to go.
It's not my fault you got yourself shot. Huh, funny, I didn't think there was a spoon.
It's a ice cream reference right there. Not true.
Yeah, it was a really poorly implemented Matrix reference.
Hey, at least there actually is an ice cream company called Golden Spoon.
Ah.
They make delicious frozen yogurt.
Oh, well, there is no golden spoon where I live.
Oh, you live in hell.
Nah, it's close enough, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty certain you're in Maryland, so that's at least like 20 minutes from hell.
Yeah, but hell's in Michigan.
I really like this area.
Place could use a good
I
plumber.
really don't.
Son of a bitch,
Oh, don't
where'd
get me
that
wrong.
come
I don't get me wrong. I don't like the gameplay in this area. I just like how it looks.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, I agree with you there. I like how it looks. And when he says "son of a bitch," where did they all come from? At this point, I'm thinking that's almost breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah, sort of. Oh my god. Alright. So yes, there are lots of people.
Oh,
There
I never
are-
noticed that the corpses float. That's
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Yeah, there's actually AK-47 guys up top. They're sort of useful. If you want to climb up there in the middle of the fight, you can get a better vantage point. You at least have an AK-47 drop, but kind of hard to do.
Yeah. At this point, though, this is where I call bullshit, because like you kill everyone in the room, and then two more guys just kind of just drop the fuck out of nowhere.
Yeah, see, that's my big thing, is like, if you had knew that, 80 of your pirate buddies, and by the way, you're pretty poor people with very bad motivation to be here in the first place, but 8 of your buddies were just violently murdered by some white man you've never seen before. Are you gonna go down into the room? Because I'm not going down into the room.
And again, it's like they're just coming out of the fucking woodwork.
And here, by the way, here's one of the fat guys.
Yeah.
He is protected by calories.
And a wife beater.
God, those carbohydrates are unstoppable. There's the music cue.
Yeah. Dun dun dun! The fight is done.
And then they play a little haunting music in the background so you feel unsettled all the time.
It's wet. You're slightly uncomfortable. Your socks are soggy.
The worst part is, he's got to be chafing. Like, he gets wet and running around so much in this game.
That's actually something they're gonna put in Uncharted 3.
Yeah, chafe meter.
Yeah. Our water physics were just so damn good, it was criminal not to have a chafe meter.
Well, Uncharted 3 now is like all about sand, so that's a whole different kind of chafing.
Oh, I feel uncomfortable.
I feel uncomfortable already. Da da. Alright, so there's nothing you can do. If you try to make it to that jump, you're not going to make it. It's kind of required that you go down here. But this is another area that I'm just like, I don't understand the purpose at all.
It has no purpose except to pad the game length another 5 minutes.
Yeah, basically. It's just to me like, okay, watch. This is how this works. There's a tiny stream of water. Then you go here, and then you click the button. A whole bunch, because it hates you.
Yeah, this should only be a one button press thing.
No, it's a button mash thing, because that's gameplay. Then, water comes out of here, right? Okay, this all makes sense. So then it closes, and water is still trickling out of there. and yet you can't just open it again. No, you gotta swim to the other side of the room and open that one. Because that's how sewer systems work.
I guess you gotta keep the sluice tanks balanced or something.
And the best part is, like, you can clearly see it's coming from uphill, and it's not like you emptied the reservoir, otherwise there'd be no water. Damn you, game.
This isn't even a challenging puzzle.
This isn't a puzzle, this is just a waste of my time.
Exactly.
Anyways, that's it. We're done with this video. Once we walk up there, the video's over. So, catch you guys later.
Alright.